Love Inspired Trade and HarlequinAudio present Secrets of Bliss Valley, Books 1 through 3, featuring A Wish for Home, and A Promise of Forgiveness, and A Search for Redemption by Joanne Brown, performed by Suzanne Boyce. A Wish for Home.
For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of light. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 8. Chapter 1. A sleepy, dark road in central Lancaster County was the last place in the world where Lauren Nolt wanted to be on a stormy March evening. Or any evening, to be honest. She peered through the windshield, trying to follow the road through the rain that funneled out of the darkness like a hail of bullets. The clatter striking the glass warned it might not be rain, but sleet. She leaned forward as if she could force the storm aside if she focused hard enough. Can this day get any worse? She muttered to herself and slowed her car as she approached the crest of yet another hill leading toward Bliss Valley. In Amish country, it was foolish even on a sunny day to speed over a hill or around a sharp corner. A buggy could be on the other side, and there wouldn't be time to stop before hitting it. She wouldn't even have been driving the back roads of Lancaster County tonight if she hadn't listened to the GPS. Half an hour ago, the calm voice on her cell phone had suggested she leave the main road near Gap at the eastern side of the county so she could avoid a long traffic delay ahead of her. Something more than rush-hour traffic, she guessed, suspecting the storm was the cause. She hadn't bothered to check to see the length of the detour or where it went. She'd pushed the button to have the GPS reroute her, eager to get out of the storm and to her hotel in the city of Lancaster after the hour-long drive from Philadelphia. Usually, she loved driving the ancient light blue Beetle she'd bought with her very first bonus check from her very first job 7 years ago. She'd named the car Ringo, and they'd logged a lot of miles together. But she wasn't enjoying driving Ringo tonight, when the blinding downpour alternated between rain and sleet and snow. The late spring storm wasn't supposed to hit until after midnight. That's what the weathermen had been repeating. If she'd known it was going to be nasty, she would have worn her boots and brought along a hat and gloves. Her thoughts were interrupted by the approaching scream of a siren. More than one. From the top of the hill she'd just gone over, lights flashed like scarlet stars on the wet rear window. Moving the car toward the right shoulder, she winced when she heard the front passenger tire drop off the sharp edge of the asphalt. A guardrail prevented her from moving farther off the road. The small car vibrated as a pair of fire trucks raced past her as if the road were dry. They vanished into the storm, leaving a malevolent red glare in their wake. A shudder arched across her tense shoulders. Were the trucks on their way to an accident or a fire? Was everyone safe? She couldn't imagine how horrible it would be to fight a big fire in the icy rain. Lauren glanced at her rearview mirror, ready to ease her foot off the clutch and the car onto the road. She slammed her foot on the brake as an ambulance and a pickup truck with flashing red and blue lights in its grill erupted over the hill. As they sped past, she saw more vehicles with emergency lights coming toward her. Putting the car into neutral while she waited for the end of the parade of first responders, she jerked the emergency brake. She reached for her phone, wondering if she'd need to find a detour from her detour. She didn't expect to see anything on her GPS yet, but she had to make a decision whether to keep going the same way or find another route through the winding roads among scattered farms. She tapped the phone to life as cars and trucks kept rushing past, rocking her little car as if it were stuck in the highest branches of a tree in a gale. Frowning at the list of voicemails visible on the screen, she saw 2 from Cassie Veroza. Cassie was her #1 competitor for being named the next partner at the public relations firm of Krause, Matsui, Fitzgerald. Cassie had attended all the right schools, from kindergarten to the big-name university.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?